Our next competitor to take to the water, representing Italy, will be Fabio Ianni.
All right, Fabio, a wonderful skier coming out of Italy. This guy, personal best of 3 buoys at 10.25 meters, which, Marcus, is as short as you could possibly get it with just getting outside the buoy line. I've watched Fabio ski a few times before. He's got some great form out there on the water.
Yeah, Fabio's been around for a while. He's one of the older guys out here. He's always tough. He's always skiing his best in these big events, the Europeans, the World Championships, and he can be kind of a dark horse. Even though he's early on here, he's got the potential to get the 3-ball 41 off that 10.25 meter line, which, in my opinion, I think somewhere around that mark is going to be what it takes. That pass that JB Fazy just missed, then he's got to ski the next one, and then 3 buoys going back to the west. I think that's what it's going to take, and I think Fabio could do it. I was talking to a few skiers earlier, and yeah, that's kind of the mark, 2 to 3. You know, maybe a few more, a little bit more here or there at the 10.25 meter line length, or 41 feet off the line. I think that's what it's going to take home the gold here. But let's check him out. This is 32 off, 13 meters for Fabio Ianni.
One-handed gate shot into buoy number 1, cranks off a one heck of a good turn round buoy number 2, keeping himself ahead of the game as he gets round buoy number 3. Now he starts to feel a little bit of a gust into his face coming into buoy number 5. Let's give it up for him, please. Fabio Ianni of Italy.
All right, so we watched Fabio. That was his first pass. Marcus, that's a bit of a warm-up, I assume. These guys got to kind of feel the water out, and I know, you know, people will go, oh, it's water, water's water, it all feels the same. That's not exactly true. So they go out of these passes they know they can make to kind of get warmed up out there.
Yeah, well, you know, up here the beer's different and the water's different too, and when you see these guys out here and they're doing these warm-up passes, they're trying to get the feel of the water, they're trying to zero in on their technique, on their movements, and you'll see as the line gets shorter, like we saw JB Fazy from France, the 11 meter line, the 10 meter line, the 10.75 meter line, that's where stuff really happens.
Yeah, definitely getting difficult as the shorter the rope is. Your speeds increase. Now the boat is going at constant speed of 36 miles an hour, but if that boat's staying at a constant speed and you've got to get outside the buoys, which are at a fixed width, you've got to, in a sense, go a lot faster than the boat. So every time you shorten that line, your skier's speed is getting higher and higher, and then as Marcus said, you've got to turn so tight around the buoys, keeping a tight line, rhythm, it all goes into it. We're going to see JB Fazy here, Tony. This is 35 off, or 12 meters of line.
Oh, look at that start on buoy number 1, continuing on round buoy number 2. Brilliantly executed turn right number 3. Come on, get behind him, folks, as he works his way further down course. Round buoy number 5, that line only stretches half a meter beyond the buoy width. Let's give it up, please, for Fabio Ianni.
That was a beautiful pass there, Tony. Just, again, making that pass look nice and easy. Now, the next one coming up, Marcus, this is where JB Fazy went down. Now, these guys, you know, most likely running the 11, maybe the 10.75 a lot, but here in the World's Finals, there's a lot of things going through your head.
Yeah, you know, you watch the replay here, you see this 12-meter line. He's looking really calm, looking really collected. As you said, you see a little tail turn there. What you don't want to do on the water ski is you don't want to get off balance. You don't want to fall over, you don't want to fall forward or back. It's like snowboarding or snow skiing. You want to stay balanced over your feet. Yesterday, only 3 guys ran the 10.75 meter line. A lot of times there's tournaments where 10 or 15 guys will run it. I don't know what happened. It's the World Championships. They're out here to put on a show. I think today it's going to be different. Everybody's blood's flowing, the adrenaline's flowing. You're going to see a couple more 10.75 meter passes fall, I think, today.
I totally agree with you on that. Going for broke today, these guys have one thing in mind, and that's taking home the gold. Here comes Fabio Ianni, hailing from Rome, Italy. This is 11.25 meters, 38 feet off the line.
And a skier who lists breaking the Italian slalom record as being one of his most memorable achievements. Will probably want to put the memory of that performance out of his mind. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up, please, for Fabio Ianni.
Well, yeah, Marcus, you know, going down, obviously we kind of heard from Fabio, probably not super excited about what happened, but, you know, if we can check out the replay here, what exactly happens?
Well, if you watch him at 1 ball, you'll see he gets on the back of the ski right there. he kind of gets high-sided too, stood up. And when you get stood up, the boat's still going. Like we talked about, he's late at 2 and he has to do a do-or-die turn. He bites the tip and it's game over. You can tell at the 11-meter line that's where things start happening, as we've seen with the first 2 skiers.
It's definitely getting tougher, and here in the replay, you're right, he almost has a hitch or stops a bit around 1 and had to really crank that 2-ball. Got a little deep with the ski, went down. Let's give it up one more time from Italy for Fabio Ianni.